Hey guys, and welcome to my 10th unboxing video. So I'm just going to address that intro real quick. I originally made that for the 12 days of anime, but I decided not to do it because I am lazy and I didn't want to film, edit, and upload a video a day for 12 days straight. But I really liked the way the intro turned out, and I wanted to use it for something. I didn't want it to go to waste. So I decided just to use it for this video. Hopefully you guys liked it as much as I do. And also, this video is going to be really long. I just want you guys to know that straight off the bat, right off the bat. So if you plan on watching this whole thing, which I just want to thank you in advance if you do, whatever ritual you have for preparing yourself to sit down for a long period of time and watch something, you should probably do it, because as I said, this is going to be long. I'm estimating roughly 2 hours probably. This is probably the biggest haul I've had in this particular format of video, of like filming. It's not the biggest haul in my channel's history. That probably still goes to my 4th unboxing video. But as I said, it's just the biggest one I've had doing it in this particular format, where like I unbox and talk and show everything all at once, in one go. So I just want you guys to, be prepared and be aware of that. So let's just get straight into it. I'm not even really sure where to start, to be honest. I'm going to start with these. I picked up the Golden Age Art Trilogy of the Berserk movies. The reason I picked these up was because I read the manga a little bit ago, not the entirety of it, but because I took a little bit of a break from it. But I think I'm an arc past the Golden Age arc, so I've read a good amount of it. I think I'm on volume like 20 or something. I'm in the 20s, I think. And I really liked it. The Golden Age arc was phenomenal. I really enjoyed it. If you guys have not read Berserk yet and you're looking for a good manga, definitely go check it out. Especially if you're into like medieval settings and like things of that nature. So I wanted to pick up the movies because I wanted to see how they adapted the Golden Age arc, and I just wanted to see the Golden Age arc animated. I've heard some things about these movies, such as they're really CGI heavy. They cut some things out because, they have time constraints. And, whoops. So I'm kind of skeptical, but I'm willing to give them a chance. They weren't very expensive. They were like 15 bucks a pop, so it's not that big of a deal to me. So I'm looking forward to checking them out. Hopefully they live up to the manga at some level. I'm not expecting them to be as good as the manga, but hopefully they are somewhat as good. So yeah, there's the 3 Berserk movies. Next up we will do Trigun, Badlands, Rumble. This movie is freaking awesome. I love this movie. I watched the anime, I don't know, almost a year ago or something like that, and I liked it quite a bit. I didn't completely fall in love with it or anything, but I liked it a good amount. The animation was really dated. That's one thing I noticed about it, which isn't a big deal to some people, but it bothered me a little bit. Not to like the point where like I hate the series or anything, but it did kind of dampen the experience a little bit for me personally. But even so, it was still a really good series. So I picked up this movie just out of pure curiosity. I didn't really expect it to be as good as the anime, but I have to say, it is easily, in my opinion, just as good as the anime. It feels like they took an episode and made it movie length. Like it feels like they plucked an episode right out of the anime series and turned it into a movie. Like it feels exactly like the anime series in terms of the writing. And I'm pretty sure the original voice cast came back from the anime series for this movie. I can't say that for sure. I know Vash's voice actor came back for sure, but I can't speak for the rest of the characters. But if you guys are a fan of Trigun, I think you have to watch this movie. It's really, really good. Alright, next up I picked up Ghost in the Shell, the 25th anniversary edition. So I have bought this movie 3 times, and I just watched it recently. I just watched it like a month ago, and it was really good. I don't know if I would say it's as amazing as a lot of people make it out to be. Hopefully I don't get too much backlash for saying that, but I think what happened was just I had really high expectations for this movie because the anime community treats this movie like the second coming of Christ, right next to Akira. So I just had really high expectations for it, and while it was really good, it didn't quite meet those expectations for me. I watched it dubbed, and I felt that the English voice actor for the Major wasn't that great. No pun intended, she sounded really, really robotic. There was hardly any emotion to her voice, and she was just really boring to listen to, in my opinion. I really didn't like the way the English voice actor portrayed her. So the next time I watch this, I might check out the English sub. So yeah. But I mean, it was still a great movie, like, don't get me wrong, it was still a phenomenal movie. I think my expectations were just set a little bit too high by all the people who praised this movie to the moon and back. Alright, next up we're gonna do... let's do some manga. I finally broken my manga hiatus. I can't fit... These books are pretty big, so I can't fit it in the frame, unfortunately. But yeah, I finally broke my manga hiatus. Finally picked up some more manga. It's been way too long. And as you can see here, I picked up Vinland Saga. Really, really good so far. I've read the first book and I'm like a third of the way through the second. I'm just going to give you guys like a sample of the art. Really good. If you guys like, just like Berserk, if you guys like a medieval setting and you're looking for a really good series to dive into, this one 100% I would check out. Just trying to find like a good picture here. Can't really find anything at the moment. That's a good one. Just to kind of give you guys an idea of what the art looks like. This isn't really a medieval setting, to be fair. It's more of a Viking setting, but yeah, they're pretty similar in my opinion, those two settings. So here's the second one. I'm not going to show the back just because the backs are pretty similar. The only difference throughout the volumes are really the covers, as well as the color of the spines. So yeah, that's Vinland Saga. Really good. I heard that the next volume isn't going to be released till 2017 apparently, which sucks. I don't know why that is. I don't know if the mangaka is going on hiatus or what's going on, but yeah, that's happening and it sucks. Next up we're going to do so Ranma 1/2 Part 3 or Season 3? Set 3, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I'm going to continue to pick up Ranma. I intend to pick up the entire series, so I still haven't watched any more of it, just because other series have been taking priority for me. But I mean, there's not a whole lot I can say about it, to be fair. So I mean, yeah, this section of the video might be kind of boring for you guys, because I really have no idea what to say about this. One thing I can talk about is you guys might notice that the area I'm filming in looks a bit different. All you can really see is a table, so I guess you can't really tell, to be honest. But I moved recently, and I've gotten a new job as well, so things have been a bit crazy for me as of late. That's part of the reason why this video is so late after the last one. But my new job is great. You know, I like my coworkers a lot. They're really cool to work with. And it pays really well, so I've had a lot of extra disposable income for my hobbies, which is good. Which is always nice. Oops. But things will have to slow down in the next coming months, because I'm starting to save up for you know, car insurance, and I have to fix a wheel on my car, and what else? You guys probably think I'm trying to brag when I say this, hopefully, because a lot of people do, but hopefully you don't interpret it that way. But I plan on going back into the gym soon. That's gonna cost me money because I gotta like pay for the membership, and I gotta buy supplements, which are expensive, and I have to buy food because my parents don't always pick up the healthiest options, so I will have to do that as well, which is fine. I don't really mind. I'll probably just get a membership at Costco or something, because they sell things in bulk for really cheap, so I can just pick up like chicken breast in bulk and stuff. Anything else? I have to pay for just odds and ends here and there, like boring adult stuff. Next up is Manga Volume 2. This is out of order. I just kind of grabbed what was closest. I've been wanting to check out Magi or Magi, or I don't know how it's pronounced. I've been wanting to check this series out for a really long time. I've heard some great things. So I picked up this in the first volume, and I'm really looking forward to reading it. Don't know when I'll get around to it, but I will at some point. Next up is Girlfriend's Complete Collection 1. I've heard some really great things about this manga as well. Oh, excuse me. And Collection 2. So, again, really looking forward to reading it. Haven't gotten around to it yet. But it's always nice to add some more awesome series to the collection. Okay. We have Monster Volume 1. I didn't place this camera the best. I can't like fit any of my manga volumes into it. This series I've heard a ridiculous amount about. I've been wanting to check it out for a very, very, very long time, but the volumes are out of print. So now that Viz is reprinting them, the series that is, I can finally read it, and I'm looking very, very forward to it because I've heard such amazing things. So that is that. Next up is Sailor Moon. So if you watched my last unboxing video, you'll know that I pretty much said that I didn't really plan on picking this up because of the poor video quality. I changed my mind, obviously. I thought about it, and you know, I realized this series probably is never going to get released on Blu-ray again for a very, very, very long time. The only way this series can get released again here in North America on Blu-ray is if Viz gives up the license to another company, which is extremely unlikely to happen unless they offer them ridiculous amounts of money for it, or Viz goes out of business. And Viz is highly unlikely to go out of business anytime in the foreseeable future. Their presence isn't very large in the anime side of the North American industry, but their presence inside the manga side is very, very big. They publish a crap ton of manga. If any of you have manga collections, I'm just showing the back art here. If any of you have manga collections, just look at it really quick. I can almost guarantee that at least a third of it is published by Viz. So yeah, I just realized, you know, it's probably never gonna get released on Blu-ray again, and it's a classic. I want to add it to my collection. So I picked it up. I just bit the bullet and picked it up. And then we got the little booklet here. I never really watched Sailor Moon growing up. I'm not sure if I mentioned this in my last unboxing. But I'm curious to see what it's all about. You know, it has such a huge fan base. So there's got to be something appealing about it. God damn it, I cannot flip these pages for some reason. So, yeah. Next up we have robotics notes.